A gentleman here that is trying to connect in, and the first memories that he's bringing my thoughts to, I can feel that he was tied at the back of his hands, and I can see like cables or a rope. He was definitely tied at the ankles as well, and I can see him face down, and I know that his last memories is being put into a boot of a car and being driven. And I know that I'm going to a wasteland in my mind. I know that he wouldn't have known that, but that's what he showed me of where he would have died. I do feel he's talking about he may have been a little bit tortured before he passed and questioned, and then he showed me that he was killed, he was shot dead. That's the first memory. So not a particularly nice passing, to be honest, but the lovely thing about Always Spartan, whatever way they go, they're always okay. So I do feel definitely that he was involved in paramilitaries. You know, he wasn't just taken innocently. He remembers that, and he feels he was only around 20s, like he was young when he passed. He has a memory. He definitely had a partner, because he's talking about the devastation within his family and with the partner, and he's remembering his partner, that they were like ready to get, you know, settled, and he wanted children, he wanted a future with that girl at that time. So you can relate to the story of what I'm trying to say, being tied.
Yeah, I can do.
And he was put into the boot of a car,
Yeah.
and he was found in a wasteland.
Yeah.
And it was like a gravelly area that where this wasteland, there was trees and things about. Does that make sense? And he showed me that, and the family would know this, so I'm not talking about something that isn't not, you know, known, because he's saying before he was put in that, he was questioned, and the family would have been told that, so he would have found this out. Does that make sense? Now, obviously he's come back a number of years now, so I don't feel like you would have known him that well, so I'm just putting it out there, but he is showing me that he is family though, so can you relate to him being family?
Yeah.
Yes, as long as he's family.
Yeah.
And am I allowed to say everything of what he's given? Okay. Because he's saying that they thought that he was like a bit of a tout at that time, and that he had revealed information that was confidential to other intelligence sources, if I put it that way, that they found out that it was him. And he is saying that he may have let his tongue wag a little bit. He's just saying, I was so young and I had my whole life in front of me, he said it was just silly. It was just silly. And it enticed me, it was just for money, it was just for money. He says, but I knew, because I had got a heads-up warning before they took him. Somebody approached him and said, they are going to take you if you don't go and have a chat with someone or try to sort this situation out. And he said he was really, I'm not going to, you know, and got really defensive, I haven't done anything, and, you know, try to play the innocent card. And he's saying, but they had too much against him, too much, unfortunately. And he feels that the people who were involved with his murder, because it was obviously that way, have never really been found or charged, or it's never went legally down that route. But the family have suspicions of who was involved. There was a lot of anger at the time within the family towards the group that, you know, had connections, and I do feel some family, they were, not everybody obviously is involved in the family, but he is showing me some family are and were at that time and didn't even know, and went and started a whole big, you know, within internally, and there was a lot of fractions, put it that way, at that time. Does that make sense?
Definitely.
Okay. Sound like an IRA woman, something like that. Sorry, EDF, I don't know, but it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. And he says, but you know what, I'm okay over here. I'm okay over here. And he's so pleased to come through and let the family know tonight that he is okay in his soul essence. May I leave you there with his love?
Thank you so much.
But more importantly, know that he is okay. And he did want to come and sort of confess tonight. And not everything was as pure. Like, there was things that he said that led, maybe not that it should have led to that kind of passing for sure, but he's okay, alright. And the reason why he brings up his looks and that he's beautiful is because he was unrecognisable. I mean, completely. And in spirit, he's beautiful, and that's why I'm letting you know that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Absolute pleasure.